Hey, you guys, we are back to do another video of Shirley Strawberry, y'all know, and Nesto. Ernesto.
He doing what?
He nested.
Nested what? What he nested?
Got a nest.
Or what?
Eggs, chicken, and hen.
Yeah.
That's what he doing. He nested.
He nested.
So, yes, that's why they call him Nesto. Y'all didn't know?
Heads were the same thing.
That's what he is. Stay tuned for more.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, KoEd Ken folks? How you doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my
lovely wife, Courtney, also known as Coco. That's me.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants. And tonight we bring you an update on Ernesto, Sheila, and Sonia. The trifecta, like the triangle. I got 3 points. Love triangle. Y'all get it? Yeah, she didn't pass geometry when she was in high school.
Well, I first thought that you got to pass proper English and say the names correctly. So,
I did.
That ain't what you said. It's Shirley. You said Sheila.
I said Sheila.
Sheila.
You sure
Sonia and Ernesto.
Oh, I thought I said Shirley.
No, Sheila.
Okay, Ernesto, Sheila.
See?
Why is Sheila on my brain? Sheila E? I don't know.
Anyway, these people, let's get into it. So this is part 12 of the phone calls from prison, and y'all can go to their YouTube channel and just type it in your YouTube, and you can go over there and listen to all the phone calls.
How do they type, baby?
Type like that. They type like this.
No, they type like this, not the on the phone. So old.
Because I use a keyboard.
People don't take keyboards with them in the car. They type on their phone.
So anyway, so let's get into it. So this is part 12. Shirley and Ernesto are on the phone talking. Y'all know he's still in prison.
What? How you said?
What?
Yeah, like they down the street somewhere. They is on the phone talking.
That's basically what he act like. So yeah. So Shirley is fed up.
Is she though?
At this point.
Okay, I can't say something real quick before you continue. Now, this is from Phone Calls from Prison, the YouTube channel, right? And on the channel is, ooh, Shirley is fed up. You know what I'm saying? She put her foot down. Did she though? It didn't sound like it. She tried to do something, but did she?
Maybe she put her big toe down.
About pinky toe, probably.
Maybe not all the
foot. To me, it's like when she tried to put her foot down, he pushed back.
He ring her right
over. And she kind of like, okay, yeah. So,
Shirley said that, what's going on right now, this is just too much. It's too much for her, and he need to get his stuff together. All this stuff, he need to get it in order. And he looking like I can see him, but he probably looking like you talking to, because that's the way I felt like he was saying that, like, where this coming from. She said, you've been moving around the city and you ain't got your stuff in order, and you got to get all that stuff you got expunged off your record. He was like, and she said, since we've been married these 8 years, you done been in jail 3 times.
Actually, that's not bad for 8 years. I didn't know somebody been with somebody that long, been in jail more than 3 times. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody like that.
That ain't bad for a woman of her stature.
I get it.
That ain't bad for a public figure. That ain't bad for a woman that's connected to Steve Harvey. That ain't bad for a woman that's, when she got married, she's in her 60s or something like that, late 60s.
Okay, I'm just saying I've known people.
We ain't talking about somebody that's 19, 25.
But the point is, I get that, but the point is she did this to herself. He was in jail way more times than that before she married the dude. So yeah, once again, I know somebody that been married that longer length of time, been in jail more than 3 times. But the point is, I see your point. But she did it to herself, man. You know this man's a professional lifetime criminal. So she should have known better.
I was trying to make sure your mic was on. So she said that you done been to jail 3 times in the 8 years we've been married. And he started, to me, is when Shirley started, I guess, standing up or whatever. He started okay.
You better know your lane, woman.
That's
Don't be
basically
barking at me like
basically what
that.
he was saying.
And she kind of when that tone, his tone changed,
Mhm.
his voice. And when his tone changed, she kind of like started backpedaling a little bit.
Because she said, she said it's enough. This a lot. This a lot for me. And then that's when she messed up. I know it's a lot for you. What the heck you mean you know it's a lot
That's
for you?
what I'm
He
getting.
the one that did you like this.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get at. You hear people say, who she put? She didn't put her foot down. She always try to make some kind of excuse for this man.
Mm-hmm.
So at first, like you said, yeah, I felt sorry for Shirley at first. I did. I said she's an older woman. She
I don't
was
think I
desperate.
ever felt sorry for Shirley.
Okay, I'm good for you. You want a cookie? But yeah, I felt sorry for her at first. But after listening to these phone calls and stuff, I said, man, come on, Shirley, you too old for this. You should have known better. Don't make excuse for this grown man. Don't do that. You gotta look out for yourself now, baby girl. You do.
Yep. Now I don't necessarily what you call it. I don't joy at what she's going through. I don't take place of
Who
pleasure.
does?
No, I'm
Who
speaking for me.
does?
I'm
I'm just saying I don't. Nobody should enjoy
baby.
that.
I know
Okay.
that, but I'm speaking for me. Like I'm just trying to reiterate. Your hands still over. Get over there on your side. So I'm just trying to reiterate why I didn't feel sorry for Shirley in the beginning. I didn't take joy in what she was going through, but I felt like Shirley could have and should have done more of a due diligence to find out who this man really is. Especially a woman, like I said, of your caliber, of your stature, being a public figure. You don't want anything to connect to you that can ruin your reputation like it's doing now. So yeah, I didn't feel sorry for her, but I do felt that she should have done better as finding, who this man really and truly was,
Yeah. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
Yeah. So after that conversation, he was like, okay. She was like, can you agree with me? He was like, well, you're right. She said, when we first got together, you asked me about my credit.
I don't see no problem with that.
I know that. I know
don't see
that.
no problem with that.
Yeah, because I don't know. No, you didn't ask me about you slid me your credit score.
Cause I knew most women want to know if a man got good credit or not.
And you proudly slid me your
I ain't
credit
got no
score.
shoes, man. Sure did, man. If I should have printed a T-shirt and wore it.
And so she said, so you asked me about my credit score and you didn't got your stuff together. He said, well, I got some stuff going on and, I got a countersuit and she said that, something about a countersuit, whatever. He said, thank you. That's right. Remember? Yeah, that's right.
Because something about his record is supposed to be expunged and they didn't do it or something like that. Yeah, I need to get come on, man. And Shirley, she continues to throw those life jackets out there. She'll throw a life jacket out there. He'll grab onto it. Stop throwing these life lines out there for this man so you can hold on or grab to, because you give him excuses that he can use.
Right.
Because let's keep it real. He is not going to put no countersuit against nobody. Whoever did what they did to him, they did. It was legit.
Right.
It was legit. But he's trying to finagle his way in this conversation with Shirley to make himself look good and make her feel for him. Yep. Guilt tripped her.
Yep. Cause she was, that doesn't sound like you. I was saying this don't sound like him. He was like, yeah, thank you. That's right.
See, once again, another lifeline, another life jacket. Yep. What do you mean it doesn't sound like the brother, man? If you go back to his history, it sounds like him.
Yep.
It sounds like, oh, Shirley. Ooh. If I was a teacher, you would want my students. I say you to the principal office so many times, man.
before all of this, because she was saying you got to clear up all these warrants and stuff like that. He said, I ain't know I had warrants. I guess he didn't know he had warrants until the folks came. He got arrested.
Well, some people don't know that. They don't know.
Some of their warrants be like, traffic not going to
parking tickets, whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So anyway, in the next conversation, they was talking about. She said that they left the. They started talking about the stuff he got going on and stuff like that, and it seems as though, from what I gather, because they're not saying. Shirley not saying everything, but it seemed like they left one house and to go to another house. She said we left the other place and didn't even have a plan in place. So it's like they left one house and went to another house because he was complaining about the bugs or something like that. I had to read the what they call
subtitles,
the transcript that's in there. Seemed like he was complaining about the bugs, so he was like, "Let's get out of here and let's go to this other place." She said, "We didn't even have like a place to go. Like we left that place and didn't even really have a place to go."
Man, they used to go around house jumping, man. Jeez, I didn't think you can go from house to house like that without breaking the contract.
They what? This Ernesto, you think you get about doing
contract? Contract? What contract? What you talking about, man? What about that, Mr. Ernesto? But it's the paperwork you signed to stay here. What paperwork? Oh, man, you must be tripping. Okay. I'm Ernesto. I don't contract. Man, you lost your mind.
So yeah, that's basically what he did with that. So
man,
she was like,
I was married one time. I didn't even get a divorce. Got married again. What divorce paper? Man, please. I'm Ernesto.
Okay, that's basically what he was doing. So she was like, we didn't have a plan in place, and we left that place. She said, and I knew better. That's what Shirley said. She said, and I knew better. That was poor planning. And then she said, and the movers that came, she said, they threw my stuff everywhere.
Hey.
She was saying they threw my stuff everywhere. And Nessa like, okay, because he now is getting up under his skin, and he kind of telling her to chill out because she's starting to get a little, riled up. He was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So then he hit her what?
Well, you lose something, God gonna bless you 10 times over. You right. I want to power up like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. You know what that is? You don't know. Anyway, yeah, man, what you talking about? Oh, he knows how to play her. He knows how to play her. He throws that scripture out there, and she eats it up.
There ain't no scripture. It was just God.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that too, yeah. And she eats it up, man. You're going to be, don't worry about it, baby. Yeah, you lost this over here, but guess what? God going to bless you 10 times over. Yes, God got us. And she said, yeah, you right, baby. You right.
And she said, I know God got us, but, you got to, he blessed people that have, like, they stuff in order and stuff like that or whatever. But, yeah, she did eat it up, honey. She ate it up still.
So
he knew how to calm her down.
He know how to calm her down, man. Ernesto, why you cheating with this woman? God, he blessed me with other women. He blessed me with 10 women over. That's how he does her, man. He just plays on Shirley's emotions, man.
And he uses religion.
And he know religion is the way to get to Shirley.
Yep. He asked her how her knees and her A was doing. You know what I'm saying? Her booty.
What happened to her booty?
Nothing. But you know how he be talking to all other girls. So you know what I'm saying? So so he asked her how her knees was doing and your A and stuff.
Oh, like I get it now. Good. Shirley, you get down like that? You don't know? You get what I'm saying? That?
She said he said how your knees are A in the hip or something like that. She said, huh? She said, why are you saying that? It's my knees. And you don't say it's my other. She didn't say the word. You know what I'm saying? My other word.
Well, I'm going to give her benefit of the doubt. She prays a lot.
Oh, well, she said her knees hurting and stuff. So,
well, she's the older woman. She probably got to go up and down the steps.
Yeah. She said, but, she got to get some better shoes. So, she got to order some online. She laughing at it.
So you say that you can imagine her in the white orthopedic shoes. What?
Hey.
You better not.
Hey.
You better not.
Hey.
You better not.
What?
You better not.
What?
You better not. It ain't about me. It's about
So anyway, she said she got to get some better shoes. She said she don't know if she can get them because she's running out of money.
You can't buy shoes?
He told me, what? Running out of money?
How dare you?
He said, where your money going?
To save your broke behind. That's basically what she said.
She said, I'm paying
all your
these
legal fees and
rent.
bills.
He said, but I know that, but I'm just saying, you can't get no shoes?
When she said that she's running out of money, Ernesto was probably saying to himself, I don't need you no more now.
Mm-hmm.
I have no need for you.
She said, I'm not rich. I know. And she said, but I know everything gonna be okay. She said, when I get my money back from Dawn, I don't know whoever that is, but let me tell you what I think will happen. I believe that Shirley went on some kind of investment scheme with him. Now, she probably didn't know it was a scheme, but he probably said, hey, like this lady gonna take this and she's gonna flip our money. So, and as soon as she flip it, then you can get this money back. Right. And she said, so whenever I get my money back from Dawn, then, I'll be okay. He said, I'll talk about that when we get out of here.
Meaning that money is long gone.
And
long gone.
And he said, then I'm gonna look into it and stuff because I have to do this and I got to figure this out and So I believe that she went into something with him, and now her money tied up.
Yeah, that money long gone, man. That makes sense what you just said, man.
Mm-hmm.
He probably presented to her some kind of some investment scheme, like you said. She knows the scheme. And that money is probably long gone, man. Yeah,
because it's the way that he knew more about the information instead of her saying, when I get my money back from Dawn, I let her borrow some money, but it was the way that it seemed like he knew about the situation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, in one of those conversations, him and Sonia started talking about, him writing a book and all that stuff, whatever.
This is one. He said, you talking about the movies and stuff. He said, you know what? I'm trying to figure out who would play me in the movie. I said, this dude, he's so full of himself. You in prison and you worry about somebody playing you in a movie.
Yep.
And he said, I think Denzel's son can play me in the movie. I said, no, he can't. No, he can't.
I think he was talking about
the younger years. And as you get older, Denzel can play him.
That's who they say you look like, baby. Then.
Yeah. I was on an elevator one time. Guy said, you know what? That show called
his slimmer years.
Such a hater, man. You love to hate. What's the name of that movie? Ballers on HBO. He said, man, you look like what's the name son? I said, I never seen the show. Denzel Jr.'s son. I said, what? He said, yeah, you do. I said, oh man. Then I heard 2 or 3 more times. I said, wow. I said, okay, then. I roll with that. Sure will. Now he's talking about this son can play him. Bruh, no, he cannot. No, he cannot. Maybe, who can play him? A snake.
And I think they start going in Fantasyland and start saying who she could play. And
who
I don't know. It was too much laughing and stuff. I don't really know. And then who he can play, and it'll be good. And she was like, well, folks love true stories, real life stories about people and stuff like that. So yeah, he's just in a fantasy.
Yeah, I don't know now. He might be right. He might get a movie be right on Tubi too, right on Tubi TV. You know how Tubi TV, low budget, so low budget. Maybe he's overacting and falling and just fake blood and got ketchup for blood.
Take the broom and
so he's just so.
So on that note, you guys, I think another phone call be coming out tonight or tomorrow. So if it's interesting, we'll give y'all an update. Just give you our commentary on the breakdown of the phone calls. But other than that, that's all we got.
Yeah, so. Shirley, man, he put you through. Man. I just hate it for you, but like I said, lesson learned.
Yeah, and then with everything, honey, if you still alive and you ain't in jail, you can bounce back from this. I'm talking about her situation. I'm not talking about people that's in jail can't bounce back.
No, she can bounce back.
But
right.
I think that if she have a team of support people around her, do what she need to do with her family and all that stuff, whatever, leave him over there and stop doing whatever. Because I think, it was been said that You know, Shirley hadn't talked to him since, you know, April sometime or whatever. So yeah, I know she can bounce back, but you know, this right now is just giving more insight into their marriage and their relationship. And that's why I say we was talking about, if y'all didn't see that we did a Jeezy and Jeannie Mai video, you don't know what people be going through behind closed doors.
No, you're
honey.
right. You don't. You know, everything might be looking good on the outside, but
Yeah.
on it behind doors, you never know. You know, so
And what if people, if they just said, well, Shirley just said, well, you know, I'm gonna get a divorce and he didn't go to jail. People ask, no, stay together. Like, you don't know what they be going through.
yeah.
You don't know what they be going through. Just because folks, y'all look together, the aesthetics, you just don't know what folks going through. So, on that note, you guys, that's all we got. As we said at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put God first.
Deuces.
Hey!